Welcome to Vinnies Talk, man. It's your boy Vinny D, the Young Wolf, man. Today's podcast, we're talking about Kiely, Rodni. Once again, man, justice for Kiely. We haven't got that justice yet, guys. As you guys join this podcast, Vinnies Talk, make sure you guys go ahead and like, subscribe to my videos. For all my new subscribers, man, welcome. And I appreciate you guys all, my subscribers, tuning into Vinnies Talk, to my hiking adventures, to my true crime talks, and everything else coming to my YouTube channel, man. I appreciate the love and support. Haters are motivators. We are glad and blessed to be here today. Halloween is around the corner. It's still a little chilly outside. We're supposed to get some 60s, 70s. We'll see how that works out. But anyways, we're still seeking justice for Kiely. We haven't gotten there yet, guys. And, you know, it's a sad thing because the way that law enforcement, and once again, these are just my opinions, guys. You guys know this. The way the law enforcement had handled this from the beginning, some may disagree and some may say that this was an accident all along. Just accept it, Vinny. Accept that it was an accident and don't look and have questions and ask, why do you believe it was foul play? And I'm going to tell you why. And I'm going to tell you the uncertainties of this case and all the answers, all the unanswered questions that we still have, right? To break this down really short. Can't really break it down really short, but I can tell you how I feel because I'm very passionate about what I do and I'm just very blunt. And some may not like the fact that I'm very direct with my feelings, but this just is how I am as a person, right? Anyways, from the very beginning of this case, we have learned that a YouTube group has helped find Miss Kiely Rodni's vehicle and her inside the vehicle. Law enforcement took forever. They searched man hours upon man hours, and still couldn't locate her. Telling the YouTube group of ADP, you know what I'm saying, Adventures with the, you guys know what it is. You guys know what time it is. Come on, man. Telling this group not to go search here because they believe they know where it's at. And whether or not it was a cover-up from the beginning or the Truckee way, everybody knows the Truckee way, and how they handle their community seems a little sketchy, right? It seems very sketchy. There's a lot of YouTubers out there that cover this case, and believe me when I say it, when you go to California, and I'm not talking about all these places in California because there's a lot of places in California. California is beautiful, and I'm not trying to sit here and talk shit about Cali, but you know what? I just feel like people in Cali do shit different, right? Especially in the Truckee community. I mean, we could talk about this shit until we're blue in the face, until we're upset. We're upset, people. We're upset because we're not getting everything that should be coming to us, especially the report of her death, right? The way her mom acted, the way they handled this whole cinema. It feels like a cinema. It feels like a damn show. You know what I'm saying? And it's not. It's justice for Kiely. That's the bottom line. And you know what I'm saying? And I'm just sick and tired of people just being like, this is just as an accident. Accept it. Well, I can't accept the fact that, I could see a person, you know what I'm saying, driving off into the water, having a friend like Sammy Smith saying that, I was drinking with her all night. We shared drinks together. We even peed together. The whole night we were together. Bullshit. Then why the hell you didn't look out for your friend? Why the hell you weren't there for her when she needed you the most? Why didn't you give her a ride home? Supposedly, allegedly, Kiely was the designated driver to give Samantha Smith a ride home. And these are the answers that we all have. I'm sorry. These are the questions we all have. We need answers to, right? And I'm not going to stop saying justice and coming up and recapping the case and looking at all different YouTubers' videos and coming up with my own theories, because these are my thoughts. These are my theories, right? But I still have a lot of questions. There's been cases in Chucky, right? They've been known to cover up stuff. We know this. But this is not what I'm trying to kind of get at. I'm trying to get at the point of the beginning of this investigation, how it was handled from the start. If they were to handle the case the right way, and I feel like, and not tell the public certain things, and actually tell us what happened and investigated this the right way, because we could all point fingers at each other and say, I believe this was this way, I believe that was that way. But if you believe it was an accident, whether you believe it was foul play like I do, we could all believe that from the beginning this investigation was handled the wrong way, right? And even the autopsy report says so. I mean, just because, all these specialists say that, you got all the specialists coming out, and I'm sorry, I respect the specialists, right? They're professionals, and we have to respect because their backgrounds, and they have education. But I'm sorry, I didn't go to college. So just because you went to college and you're a professional doesn't mean you can't have this brain, this smart drive in your brain that could tell you that you're intelligent, you know right from wrong, right? Anthropologists and all these different stuff that I was learning about on the Kiely Rodni case. But I can tell you this: there was no water in Miss Kiely Rodni's lungs, right? So they're saying that, oh, well, it really doesn't matter if there's no water in her lungs. She's had this type of drowning, a dry drowning, blah, 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 blah. I'm sorry, but I don't believe it. How can you, first of all, ask me this question. How can you have someone go into the water with no water in their lungs, barely test for any alcohol levels? The only alcohol levels that's coming up positive are basically because the level of body decomposition, right? We all know this. We all know that this is the case. This is what happened. So everybody could go on different YouTube channels and talk to specialists, and I respect the specialists. I respect people on different YouTubers, and I'm not the one to bash people that are on YouTube. I respect everyone, man. I love everyone on YouTube, but there comes a time and a place where you can see bullshit from truth. I'm gonna look at them up and say, hey, man, this is bullshit or this is fact, this is truth. Like, what happened? I believe that something happened at that motherfucking party and people ain't coming forward because people scared. The way they do things in this town might be different from the way people do things around here where I live at. You know what I'm saying? But it doesn't mean you can't come out with the truth, because motherfuckers gotta live. You gotta live with the truth, because the truth will always come out. Whatever. Like I said, in all my podcasts is about Justice4Kiely. Whatever's in the dark, man, will always come to the light, guys. No matter what happens. No matter what creed you live by, no matter what God you believe in, we all bleed red. This is the truth, because this is the God honest truth. If you don't believe in God, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if you believe in the fairy godmother, if you believe in Cinderella, if you believe in motherfucking weed plant. I don't care what you believe in, but you will believe that motherfucking, if you don't tell the truth, Bubba, baby, whatever you want, a wifey, girl, teenage, all these teenage supposers, 300 people. Mind you, I did not see 300 cars out there at Prosser. I'm getting a little passionate about this, guys. I did not see, I'm very passionate about this. Excuse me. I did not see 300 cars out there. I didn't see fucking 65 cars out there. But all these kids supposedly were out there. They were out there. So these are the things that we have to think about. You know what I mean? We have to come together and be like, hey, what is justice for Kiely? What is justice for a human being? And decency to have Is it money? Is money the reason why people ain't coming forward? Is it an agreement that we have with someone else because we're not coming forward? Like I said, these are just my opinions and my thoughts about this kind of stuff. I mean, what family member in their own right state of mind would just be like, you know what? I'm just going to I'm just going to cremate my family member and not actually dig deep and actually figure out what the hell went wrong at this motherfucking party. Like, seriously. All these kids, all these parties, right? I want to know what happened to my loved one. So we want justice. We want justice for Kiely, Rodni. I'm not done talking about it. That's why I'm here saying it, speaking about it right now, because people ain't speaking about it. I mean, yeah, we got everybody speaking about different cases, and I want to move on and talk about different cases as well, which I will be doing, but I will continue to raise awareness and search for justice for Kiely, and as well, Gabby Petito. You best believe, because I am the voice of the voice that no longer has a voice, right? But I'm sorry, man. When it comes down to it, we learned a lot going through this, and YouTubers are very passionate about this, learning about how we followed different things that had happened in this case, how they released different footage, how all of a sudden we learned about, the fire cams at the Tahoe Forest of Prosser in the sanctuary, and all these different cameras got released, and everybody's doing like reaction videos and lives and all this other stuff, and people are talking about, this is her car that went in the water. But how the fuck do we know that? Yeah, you can match up the time. Yeah, you could go on the website and look, but you know what I'm saying? Like, we weren't there, guys. We weren't there. And I understand the perspective of accidental drowning. I can understand the accident. I can understand the reasoning behind that, but not in this case. Not in Kiely's situation. I mean, there's Kiely, Rodni, accidental drowning. When her body was found in the hatch of the vehicle, there was no evidence of her in her being strapped or seatbelted in, and all of a sudden now she's in the back, right? Forgive me, but doesn't it takes kind of a lot to get all the way back there? Wouldn't it take, like, I mean, just to get to the back seat of a vehicle? I mean, you could panic, but it'd be motherfucker to get hard in the, excuse me, shit, it'd be hard to get in the back seat. God dang. I know my country Italian ass would be so, I mean, I'm kind of big dude. I'm just saying, like, damn, dude, that would be pretty hard, man. And that's where people disagree. People will be like, you know what? I can see your theory behind it. I can see your reasoning behind it. But I'm saying I just can't agree with. I don't. I'm a guy of reasoning, right? Us as a community that really truly wants justice for those like Kiely, Rodni, and for people who have been following this case. We don't want it to be foul play. Like, we don't want to sit here and be like, yeah, it's foul play. Yeah, we want every case to be foul play. But you want the narrative to fit. The people want the narrative to fit. Like, it's an accident because we want this shit to fit in. Or you trying to make it seem like we want to make it seem like it's an accident because just accept the shit. No, but the fucking facts don't support that it's an accident, dude. I think the people get it messed up, man. And I'm sorry, but like, I respect everybody out there, right? But everything that lines up with accident in this case just don't add up. So I can't sit here and say that it's an accident. I'm sorry, man. And they didn't even give you a proper press conference to say this is definitely everything that has happened. Unfortunately, it was an accident. They didn't come out and say this. Unfortunately, you know, the sheriff county of Nevada and all this different like people are Kiely's phone went off at 12:30 indefinitely. She said Kiely's phone was off at 12:30, but yet Sammy says she talked to her at 12:36, bruh. I'm sorry, brother, but I ain't buying it. Nope, not buying that at all, man. But as we talk and as we keep going about this, man, we know the bottom line is that it's justice for Kiely no matter what. And I just wanted to come up on here, share my thoughts, share my opinions. Hey, people could like, people could hate, but that's okay because that's what makes us great as the Americans, right? The American people like to talk and have their own voice. Now, like I said, man, I'm not talking to try to offend people. I'm just speaking my mind because this is what I believe in, right? But anyways, guys, you know, I'm just up on here and I appreciate all the love and support, man. Passing 400 subscribers, that's amazing. You know, I started off with 0, so hey, this is a milestone, man. I want to keep growing, man. I want to get better and better by the grace of God. Thank you guys, man. And you know, it means a lot because this awareness that I want to erase justice is very important because this is truly what I want. So thank you guys for that. But justice for Kiely, man. And you know what? Thank you guys, man. And until the next time, man, you know what to do, guys. Peace out, man. Vinnies talk. All right. Peace out, guys.